Hey y'all, just quick thing before we jump into today's topic. As you guys can see by the title, CDL speculation. This is a speculation video. This is not set in stone. These are just some things that have popped into my head in regards to information I've seen around the internet, I've read, I've looked into quite intensely. So hopefully this isn't going to be a super long video. I'm just going to come out and say the worst case scenario, best case scenario for what could be happening in the future for competitive Call of Duty. Now, this information that I'm going off of is not set in stone. This is just what I've read as a potential leak for the 2020 season, and I want you guys to know that this is just the way I'm thinking based off reading these leaks. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Cody, or Abyss Striker. Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a speculation to is the CWL or the Call of Duty League, or whatever you want to call it, is competitive Call of Duty going to be region locked in the 2020 season? Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've come across articles that have pertained to potential leaks, and I've also come across a Reddit article about the developers that have actually been in cohorts with the CDL for region lock tournaments. Now, if you guys don't know what region locking is, it's basically only allowing people of the same region. So EU players play tournaments against EU players, West Coast players play against West Coast players, and East Coast plays against East Coast players. I don't know how this is going to pertain to teams, but this is how I am. This is how I think of it. These are the two main thoughts in my head, and I wanted to get this out here because I wanted to give my opinion. As you guys know, on this channel, I do like to do that from time to time, but however, this is just something that has really been under my skin. Sorry for the lack of uploads this past week. I've been really grinding Black Ops 4. I just hit Prestige 8. I'm like a Prestige and a half from Prestige Master. I'm so excited. So I wanted to throw this video up here to just kind of get a conversation starting and seeing what you guys think. As you guys know, I've been playing this game since 2009. I've been playing games in this franchise actually since 2008, but I picked up my first multiplayer map in about 2010. So it's really kind of controversial where you want to start. I started playing, I think it was World at War. I didn't touch the multiplayer until MW2 in 2010. But that's beside the point. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. But I want to let you guys know ahead of time. I've already stated it, but this is a speculation to where the Call of Duty franchise can be going based off very vague information that I've written. So don't set this in stone for competitive Call of Duty. This is just something that I want to cover briefly on the channel, and then once I find out more info, then we'll be taking it to the next step and giving more of a solid opinion. So, two things can happen. We're going to be covering worst case scenario and best case scenario for this potential leak. Now, first things first, we're going to get the worst case scenario out of the way. Now, when reading this article, I believe I found my copy of the article on Dexterra.com. If you guys want to go check it out, you guys can type in www.dextero.com. Go check it out there. I believe that was the website I read it on. So, there have been posts going around about a Reddit post about the 2020 season for competitive Call of Duty. Now, I read through that, I skimmed through that briefly, and two red flags immediately popped up. So, from what I read on Reddit, it was basically saying that, Call of Duty is going to focus more on region-specific tournaments for the competitive season. Here's the big thing. Here's the first red flag. If you have specific region tournaments, now it's not said who can compete and what, but if this is going how I'm thinking it is, if they're region locking So you can only play these tournaments if you live in this specific region. That could limit a lot of competitive players that live either on the east coast of the United States, west coast of the United States, and outside of the U.S. That could limit a lot of people. And the reason why that bugs me to no end is because when competitive Call of Duty, started, it was anybody can compete. No matter where you were from, everybody could come together as a whole and just compete and have fun. And competition isn't just limited to one specific set of people living in one specific area. And I feel like if they do this, that not only will it limit a lot of people, it could take tournament opportunities from amateur teams as well. And I feel that, everybody has the right to compete if that's what they choose to do, and it shouldn't matter where they live. That's the biggest thing, right? Red flag number 2 is if these are region-locked tournaments, what's going to happen? Because there's people, like, what's going to happen to the big teams like Envy, LG, people like that, What's going to happen to the big teams? All around, I think that, like I said, it's going to be a big limit, and it's unfair. It's an unfair limit, in my opinion. So, that's that. Now, the best case scenario. If they're going to have more region-specific tournaments, that could allow Call of Duty to be played more than what the CWL was every year. It could have region-specific tournaments, and then it could have the regular tournaments. So it could add tournaments to the it could add tournaments to where's going on, to the main 6 or 7 that the CWL hosted every year. So it could, on the flip side, if it's not a limit, it could open up the possibility for more people with an interest in competitive Call of Duty to jump in and play some tournaments, get some tournament experiences, and then grow from there. Which I'm fingers crossed that the best case scenario is what's going to happen, because it would be a shame. It would be a shame to see such a heavy limit placed on people that are passionate about the game like I am, like my team is, and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, that is what I feel. That is my opinion on what I've read, the Reddit post. I'm not too confident in what I've said, but at the same time, these are just thoughts and opinions off of something that was posted about 4 months out of the competitive, before Modern Warfare even came out. What would I like to see from this situation? If this, if they do region lock, I think that's a pretty shitty thing to do to not only, the U.S. teams, but to every other team that's already been invested in this shit for years. But what would I like to see come out of this situation? I would like to see more tournaments added. I'd like to see, more tournaments added, because that way, if all amateur teams could play in these tournaments, like, how they have the Pro Series tournaments, why not have amateur teams, right? Amateur tourneys. So all the amateur teams go and play in specific tournaments, and then the top 5 are allowed to play in the pro tournaments, and so on and so forth. I do want to apologize because this video was all over the place. I do understand that, but I do hope that I did get the point across. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for all upcoming news for the Modern Warfare season. I will be keeping up with that, I think, pretty intensively. And once more information comes out about the Modern Warfare season, closer to when the game actually comes out, then I will be making an update video. But for now, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are looking to buy some Rogue Energy to help improve your game, focus, and just be an all-around beast in the Call of Duty, or in the Call of Duties, or whatever game you play, be sure to use our code ABYSSFounder, ABYSSFOUNDR, for a 10% discount. It directly supports Abyss if you choose to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day, evening, wherever you view this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.